Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Enlightened World Network, Chanting for Change. And that's what we're doing here every night, chanting for change inside and outside. I'm here with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Teri.
It's so good to be here with you and our chanting family. We have Jean, Marianne, and Charlie tonight. Hi.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
And anyone that wants to join with us in the audience, just chant right along as we do these two beautiful chants that are so life-changing. They're really making a world of difference for me, and I hope for you as well. We've heard some beautiful testimonies about this so far. And if you have something that's happening, something you want to share, put it in our group. We have a group on Facebook called Chanting for Change, and we'd love to hear your experience and hear how this is touching your life. So our first one is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, and I'll be typing that in. And we have Gabby watching with us. She's sitting out in the dirt.
Back's feeling better.
She's out in nature right now,
Oh,
so that's so awesome. Gabby, thank you for lending your energy to this as well. So let's talk about this first chant. The first one is to break through obstacles and barriers and remove them from us. Whether this is something that you're struggling with or you want some change inside of you to remove those obstacles, hold that intention. Just hold it as you chant. And then also gather with us, the whole group. We're chanting to remove the obstacle of the illusion of separation, not seeing each other as we really are. So we want to remove that out in our world so we can have a world that's more beautiful as far as the way we treat each other, how we look at each other, and not using criticism and judgment, but using that knowingness that we are all part of the oneness of all. We are all a spark of the divine. And as we do that, we're bringing more peace into our world, because there's less conflict, there's less judgment, and less proclivity to go up against one another and cause conflict in the world. So let's hold those thoughts and those feelings inside and really hold the vision of breaking down barriers as we do this. So welcome to everybody that's coming in. I see you all coming in there. I'm going to type in the words to the chant. And Karen, if you would just explain how we do this, please.
Yep. So we will be doing our Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha 3 times slowly. And what we ask is to remove everything that is not divine love and light. And with our world being so confused right now, I'd love to ask us to remove the obstacle of fear, because a lot of people are acting from fear right now. And so if we can clear that obstacle, holding the vision, because fear is false evidence that appears real. It appears real, but it's false. And the illusion that we're different from each other, and the illusion that we are not all in this together, this human experience, is really causing a lot of division. And so I would love for us to hold the vision of clearing all obstacles to anything that is not divine love, not divine light, not forgiveness, not joy, everything, all the obstacles to any of these. Let's just really hold that for our entire planet and really hold that vision. And we'll do that 3 times slow, and then we'll move into our magic 108, where we clear out all the obstacles. So remove all obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Please remove all obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Please remove all obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
This beautiful chant helps us to find those obstacles in our life and remove them, to break through the barriers, to bring ourselves into that freedom, that release from what is holding us back from being our very best self, our very best connection with who we truly are, the spiritual self that we are. So hold that thought, feel into that lightness as we go into our second chant, the one that's really going to bring us into that space where only love resides. Only love is welcome into our hearts. And let's hold that vision as Karen explains this chant.
So now that we've cleared the obstacles, we focus our attention on what it is we'd love to see in the world. And so as we hold this for all living beings to be happy. Just imagine that for a minute. All living beings being happy. All living beings being healthy. All living beings living in peace, and all living beings being free from all suffering. This is the vision we're holding as we chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We'll do that 3 times slow, and then we'll do our 108 for the magic count of 108, and Teri will lead us home and help us to remember who we really are and help us to shine that light on everyone who sees us so that they can remember for themselves who they really are. May all living beings be happy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May all living beings be healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May all living beings live in peace and be free from all suffering. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Bring in your breath. Bring it right into that heart center, right into your being. Feel that ripple that went out as you did this chant, as you put it out there into the universe and drew the source of all, the creator, right to you. You found that energy inside of you, that connection. We are all a spark of source. We're all connected. Just see that thread that weaves through each of our hearts, binding us together. That is the oneness. We're connected with every being that is, whether it's human, animal, plant. We are all connected. Isn't that a beautiful thought to see all of that as us? There is no separation, dear ones. There is no separation from anything. Everything that we envision is outside of us, is inside of us. And that's what this wonderful chant, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, brings to us. It brings that knowledge, it brings that wisdom, that enlightenment about life and what is real. And the only thing that's real is love. So if you're feeding any other thought of separation, any of that illusion that there's more out there to deal with, you're buying into the illusion and you're out of love. So come out of your heart, out of your head, and go into your heart. And there you will find the truth. You will find that connection. And you will realize that the only thing that is real is the love. So let's spread that love out into our world as much as we can every day, shining our light out, letting that light go out into the world and creating this huge wave as it goes into the world. And let's see a world that really understands this, that sees each other and holds each other tight as that connection grows stronger and the illusion fades away that we are separate. And let's see a blanket of peace coming in as we do this. Just hold that vision every day. Hold that vision in your mind of peace on our earth, what it looks like, what it feels like, how it is to walk on Mother Gaia peacefully, without fear, without anxiety, with just peace and love in our hearts. And let's do our mantra that we say every night. May there be peace on earth, and may it begin with me.
May there be
May there
peace
be
on
peace
earth.
on earth, and may
And may it begin with me.
I know, breathe that sigh of peace, pure joy. So beautiful. We had a beautiful, beautiful family joining in with us. Marietta is with us, Gabby, Tanya is with us, and Cheryl and Violet Thunder. Thank you all for being with us tonight.
Thank you all.
Happy terrific Tuesday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I did a post in the group today. We have a group called
Terrific
Chanting.
Tuesday, ain't it Wednesday?
I was just gonna say, I'm a little behind.
There is
You
no
were
time.
asleep again.
I'm a little behind. It's Wow Wednesday. Happy Wow Wednesday. Sorry about that. Tomorrow is Thankful Thursday. But today is Wow Wednesday. Wow Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh,
That's all right.
But I did it. I was awake. I don't know why I thought it was Tuesday.
there is no time. That's a man-made thing.
It's Tuesday.
Exactly.
You said it's Thursday there.
Oh, there you go.
Right, Alec.
Yeah.
I put a post in our group today, the Chanting for Change group, and it's from a book called Saved by the Light of the Buddha Within. Have any of you heard of this book? I hadn't either. I just found it today and I'm going to be ordering it. And it really goes into Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and breaks it down and has just this beautiful exploring what that is all about. And I want to read just this one rhyme, or this one part of it. It says, that's because chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo allows us to tap directly into our enlightened state by the way of the self-produced sound vibration. So we're tapping into our enlightened being when we're doing this. That's why we laugh. That's why we smile. That's why it feels so good.
Our true nature. It's our true nature. It's who we are. And that's why it just flows.
Yeah.
It's like what you were talking about when we're in the field, when we're all, we are all part of the field. So we're always feeding the field. We're either feeding it love, and appreciation and joy, or we're feeding it fear and pain and suffering. And we get to choose what we feed. We get to choose where we put our focus. Our focus is really our superpower. So like what Teri was saying, let's keep our focus on seeing everyone in their true self, in their true nature. And even if they aren't looking like us, that's not our business. That's not for us to judge. It's really every person on the planet right now, every human, every living being on the planet right now is so important to this evolution that we are experiencing in our world right now. Everything that is falling apart is going to be built up in a way that's going to be a place where we can create something that can be for the good of the whole, for all who are concerned, because the things that are falling apart are things that were not meant for the oneness. They weren't, they were meant for the division of our planet. And there's a lot of that happening. There's a lot of that going on right now. But we don't need to put our focus on that because there's enough people talking about that.
Yeah.
And we can put our focus on adding to the field with love and light, because we always get to choose whether we're adding love and light or we're adding to the illusion of the separateness. And remember, every time we add to the illusion of the separateness, we make it seem more real in this world. So every time we add to the love and the light and the peace and the joy, we make that world more real.
Yeah. I opened a book today and I just, went to two things. And one was on forgiveness.
Oh, beautiful.
Which you were talking about yesterday. I don't know if you want me to read it to you.
Sure. Yeah, always.
It's from Kabar. It's, I guess,
I love Kabar.
Islam. So, the child makes many a mistake, but the mother forgives them all. I am your child, your wayward child. Lord, won't you forgive my sins? If the child throws a temper tantrum and pulls and pushes his mother, she does not move away from him, nor pull and push in return. I am your child, your wayward child. Lord, won't you forgive my sins? My mind is trapped in depression. How can I free my mind without your name? I am your child, your wayward child. Lord, won't you forgive my sins? Bless me with a loving heart and a peaceful mind, and draw me into full absorption in you. I am your child, your wayward child. Lord, won't you forgive my sins?
Forgiveness is the key to happiness.
Exactly. You said that yesterday, and I just opened it up and it went to that. And today's, there were two of them, and I opened another one, and it was a Buddha one. And it was discover on God's will. Do you want to hear that one?
Sure.
Okay. May all beings be filled with joy and peace. That sounds familiar. May all beings everywhere, the strong and the weak, the great and the small, the mean and the powerful, the short and the long, the subtle and the gross. May all beings everywhere, seen and unseen, dwelling far off or nearby, being or waiting to become. May all be filled with lasting joy. Let no one deceive another. Let no one anywhere despise another. Let no one out of anger, resentment, wish suffering on anyone at all. Just as a mother with her own life protects her child, her only child, from harm, so within yourself let grow a boundless love for all creatures. Let your love flow outward through the universe to its height, its depth, its broad extent, a limitless love without hatred or entity. Then as you stand or walk, sit or lie down, as long as you are awake, strive for this with one point mind. Your life will bring heaven to earth.
So beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Charlie.
I was talking to a friend who I haven't talked to in a long time, and I was just pulled to this book and told to open it up, and one of the things is she's got a forgiveness, and I just right to forgiveness, and then it went right to the Buddha. I just opened the book, and
That's divine guidance.
All divine.
When you're open to receive, divine guidance is everywhere.
Mhm.
So I thought
When we're open to receive, it's everywhere. It comes in all different appearances. It comes in all different shapes and sizes, faces and smiles. Comes in every different puppy dog wag, and every little kitty that walks by, and every little opportunity that somebody, you can hold the door for somebody, and you can make eye contact with them. You know, every chance that you get those opportunities come in all different appearances, but they're everywhere. Divine encounters are everywhere.
I just thought they were appropriate for tonight.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Thank you for sharing.
I love it when you guys share. Yeah. I love when you guys share. It's wonderful. That's what families do.
That's right. And we appreciate every one of you that joins in. It feels so good. I feel like we've really bonded over these chants. And
absolutely,
it's part of me now. It's part of, I just chant all the time. If I'm in the grocery store, I was going to pick up things today, and I'm just like chanting along.
I know. I'm excited for you guys to come to the discussion too. I'll that'll be a week from tonight, so it'll be at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. So if you guys, I'll get you the link for the Zoom for that. And it's a beautiful discussion, and you'll see there's really so many people in the world that we just don't know about. And now I do, because I signed up. This was in my own town, you know. I didn't know that there was a division right here. And now I have made lifelong friends that I cherish. Like, I mean, and I have helped me so much through a dark time that they didn't even know me before January. And, you know, they take the time to check in on me, and just, you know, just very amazing people on the planet, you know. And so we have such a blessing, you know, in this world. And it's amazing when we find each other, and, you know, you just know when you find somebody, you don't want to let go, you know, you just want to I love I love coming here every night, and it's been such a blessing. And gosh, so many, you know, if you could keep my dad in your prayers. He's got some kind of a stomach issue now. They said they think they caught it early enough so that it he should just be on antibiotics for about 10 days, but just hold him in your light, and keep chanting for him. I know you've all been chanting for him.
Did you get to talk to him today, Karen?
He wasn't up to talking today, because he just got the stomach. It's like a bug. He got it last night, so he wasn't up to talking today. But I talked to his nurse, and she said that he's in good spirits, and that he was holding down food today, so that the antibiotics started working already. So he'll have to be on that for 10 days, and I'm scheduled to talk to him next Wednesday. So hopefully he'll be feeling better by then, and he'll be able to talk. But I just always love when you guys, you know, raise him up. And I know he feels it. He really has said, you know, I know you have your angels working on me.
Right. And let's put it in the
He'll be in my phone.
Okay, yeah, I'll put a picture of him in the prayer group too. Yeah, so you guys can see a picture.
EWN 24-hour prayer room.
Yeah, the prayer room.
Put it in there. Yeah.
Yes, that's beautiful. I'll definitely do that right after we finish tonight. Thank you.
And I saw Gabby comment that she's feeling so much better. I'm so happy to hear that. Love our Gabby. And that's the beauty of our family. When somebody's not feeling well, or a family member like your dad, we can lift them up together, all of us holding that energy together. It's more powerful that way.
Definitely.
I was thinking that we're all divine. We all have that in us. So really our encounters with everyone, you could say is a divine encounter. Just, I know that when we meet someone or we have an encounter with someone who's spiritual, it's maybe at a higher, deeper level. But still, with every human being, with every person that we meet, it's a divine encounter because
Absolutely.
Yes, it's just a lot of people, it hasn't been turned on. That's all.
Exactly.
They haven't looked within. That's
They've been looking outside too long.
Mhm.
And some people, well, everybody has their own way that they awaken, everybody awakens
exactly
in their own time, space, reality. And
right. I
we don't
didn't
know
awake.
if they're awake or not. We don't
Yeah.
know. We don't know if they're awake or not. It's really none of our business who's awake and who's not. It's only our business is that we stay awake.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it was there for me the whole time, and I didn't. Not till my wife's passing did it open up, and I, and started to meditate and everything else, and it all just came, and it's overflowing.
Well, where you put your awareness, where you put your focus, it expands, and so when we meditate, we go into our inner world, and we are able to connect with our inner strength and our inner peace. And when we're in the outer world, we pick up a lot of other energies that are out in the outer world. And so it's really important to kind of keep, giving to yourself, filling your own cup so that you have plenty to give somebody else to drink. And, just that's, I think, a beautiful part of the human experience is, we are multidimensional beings having this human condition, but we are multidimensional beings having this incredible experience. And we just need to be gentle with each other and understanding when others are maybe a little confused or feeling fearful. Fear can be a way to wake us up too. Can wake us up out of the dream of the illusion and the fear, and just seeing each other as the one that we are.
Matter of just allowing, as our dear Marietta says, accept, align, allow, the AAA, and just let it flow, let it just come into you. And the more we can do that without criticism, without judging it, without just opening up to possibilities. Karen, like Abraham does, what if? What if?
Wouldn't it be great if? Yep. Wouldn't it be great if?
It'd be great, yeah. It'd be great if we had peace on earth.
Yeah.
Go into that vision.
Definitely.
So beautiful. You all are so beautiful. What a beautiful family we have. And thank you to all who joined in with us tonight, chanting with us. We chant every night at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Come join us. We've been doing this for over 2 months now.
Okay.
And we're seeing that difference in our world.
And thanks, Karen, for the we. Inform and inspire, and we're getting involved. The 3 eyes for the we.
And Marietta is watching.
Yes.
Marietta's watching, and she says, that's exactly what I was thinking, Teri.
Beautiful.
And we have Drea Lopez has joined us, and She says, ask, believe, and receive, as well as the AAA.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all working perfectly.
That's
That's right.
Yeah, beyond imagination.
Absolutely. It's Andrea. Andrea Lopez is Andrea. Thank you for joining us, Andrea.
Yep.
We're very happy to have you here, and please come back. And if
Yeah,
you'd
welcome.
like to chant with us, come onto the Zoom. The link is in our group, Chanting for Change on
I
Facebook.
love that.
Yes. Yeah, we love company. Before you know it, you will be part
We
of
have
our
a global family. We have people from Australia. We have people from the UK. We have people from the United States. We have everyone. It's our global family. Everyone's welcome.
Absolutely.
The web of love where everyone belongs.
Yeah.
And we've done that here, and we're going to do that on land. We're going to keep rippling this out. You know, COVID's going to end November 18th.
By November 18th. Yeah.
We're going to keep chanting. We're going to hold that intention for our planet, for our global family, for all on the planet to be healthy and happy, living in peace with no suffering.
Absolutely. That is the intention we are setting. And we are chanting every day for that. And Tanya, I see you, darling. She says, nothing is impossible to those who can see the invisible. Yes, absolutely. Thank you all for being here. I just love the energy tonight. It feels so good.
Yeah, it was great. Charlie, thanks for reading to us. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
My pleasure. I just, something told me to open the book, and I just choo, because I was talking to a friend, and I said, well, I'm gonna have to read her something.
Aw, how sweet.
Yeah, so, but she needed it, so it was
Wonderful.
You were led there.
exactly, yeah, just like I was led here to use. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here.
So grateful we're all together.
We look forward to you coming in with us.
Absolutely.
And Saturday, I'll have a bunch of people, hopefully.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I will
Let's have
try to
fun.
get everybody that's on vacation, maybe 20 of us. So I'll see if they'll come on their own phones or whatever. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be beautiful. All right, everyone.
Okay, everybody.
Have a
Have
good
a wonderful Wednesday.
Tuesday, what's wrong with you?
I got it right that time.
I'll see many of you in the
Love
morning
to all
for
of
a
you.
show. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you all.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.